Hello everyone, it's been a short while, but we're back. This is RTSL 2022B, where I was unexpectedly promoted to the Truman Division, so we're playing gute321. I am sure he's set me up on the right side, so let's just get stuck in. Thanks for coming by, and we'll start another season. So we are the USA, and that is quite a lot of red cards for the USA. So we'll drop Europe scoring in the headline. And we're playing a 60-minute game. Standard is 45 minutes in this league, but Gut and I both agreed 60 was preferable, so we do it. This is just absolute garbage, isn't it? So drop Europe, space decol, hold D-style, and pray. At least we can't get socialist governmented. So we'll go for 3-3. Wow. So, I don't think I've ever had a hand of entirely red cards before. If we get purged, we are in so much trouble. Holy smoke. Oh well. Oh, real nice. Glad I put 3 into Iran now. So we got to go Fidel first. We've got to use Vietnam at the end of the turn to take Thailand. Man, oh man. This is... oh well. I wasn't holding out high hopes for Division 2 anyway, but this is... that's nice. That's a pleasing start. Okay. So NATO is gone. What do we want to do first? First, we will play into Iraq. So if we do get couped out of Iran, as well as having a counter coup, we've got access. And then Fidel is our coup card. And then we pray for Mojo. We have to invent and repair socialist governments. Since we have to space decol. Oh, what a garbage hand. Unbridled delights. So yeah, anyway, well, we're starting a new season. Thanks to Hookdlewitch for sorting out... Oh, nice, another 4-up card. The new season. Very good of you, as always, to make sure you keep us in games. That time, it connects. So we'll use Fidel, and we will coup Iran, and hope for the best. And we get the worst. So it goes. And yeah, what's happened since then? Since the end of the last league, Fruit Strike came over for a visit, so we got to play some live games, which was very cool. Went to a city up the road to meet Wisebar and play a couple of games there too. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Nice to play some across-the-board Twilight Struggle. Yes, that makes sense. Well done. Not a lot could be done there. That's just the way it is. And I guess now we try and space decol. Ah, nice. Get some VPs. Living the dream. NASA into Malaysia and Vietnam revolts. AR6. Event and repair socialist governments, and if they blockade us, D-style leaves our hand. But boy, oh boy, what a start. Uh-huh. Don't worry, I don't have enough ops to do anything about that. Do we do that now? Maybe we event and repair socialist governments first. Yeah. Yeesh. Uh-huh. Yep, we don't need to worry about socialist governments till turn 3. But now we can play 1 NASA into Thailand and Vietnam revolts 2 in to actually stop the China card. Although, that will give them domination. Not a lot we can do about that. That's assuming they take either of these battlegrounds AR6. Oh boy. Let's have a fistful of blue cards next turn, please. But not CIA and Truman Doctrine. Yeah, so Vietnam Revolts does trigger and give them domination. And we didn't get dealt Asia scoring. Oh well. UNI. We didn't get CIA at least. UNI. Oh, no, it goes in my hand. It doesn't go in the discards. Special relationship to Gaul. East European unrest. 5-year plan. We could get purged here. So then we'd have to UN intervention blockade and space D style. Best headline is probably 5-year plan. And we'll probably pull CA, but that's just the way it goes. But if we pull Asia scoring, which they might not headline if they try purging us, we could be laughing. East European unrest is garbage. Special relationships garbage. So 5-year plan. Maybe if they headline CIA and we pull duck and cover, we look like a genius. I suspect not, and we just get absolutely steamrolled this game. But we will fight till our last breath. What do you got? Mm-hmm. Thought so. Asia scoring. Ah, boo. At least if they have CIA, they have to give us the China card now. But did kind of see the purge coming. So now we have to UN intervention blockade and space D-style. So de Gaulle AR6, overprotect Italy. Well, they ought to take Lao. Lao seems to be the obvious. If they don't have Asia scoring, they still want to make sure they get domination. If we take Lao, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, that starts to make their life a little tricky. We're going to be giving up Dang Milops with Arab-Israeli war. I guess we're looking to space D style succeed in space de Gaulle, aren't we? Well, that's a promising sign. That probably suggests they're holding China. So we'll space de Gaulle. De Gaulle, D style. That's good. And we'll space de Gaulle. UN intervention blockade. Probably give up 4 VPs with Arab-Israeli war. Well, effectively 3 VPs are guaranteed. Right, 2 VPs plus 1 VP of equity. So much to cogitate. I mean, how on earth is the scoreline still blue, for one? Well, there's still 5-year plan duck and cover CIA coming around. If I can just get dealt duck and cover and 5-year plan in the reshuffle. A VP! Huzzah! Okay. We're going to make them fight for it for a while, but it's not going to last long. Oh boy. Cheerio, France. It was lovely knowing you, but it was never going to work out between us. Still sending to go to space. Nah, NASA had to fail me at some point. So we'll go 1 Jordan, so we can go 1 Lebanon with Arab-Israeli war. Or UN intervention blockade Lebanon. So NORAD to space. OG got to Africa. So yeah, if we go UN intervention blockade Lebanon, then we can go Arab-Israeli war Jordan to reduce the equity even further. So we're likely to just give up 2 VP at that point. Nice. Truman Doctrine still to come. So, holding CIA. Come on, duck and cover and 5-year plan. I need you so badly in my life. Okay. Event afterwards, please. Pray for Mojo. Splendid. Scoreboard is deservedly red. No, neither of those. But if we're lucky, they may conservatively headline CIA. We've finally got ourselves a fistful of ops here. They're holding containment and Marshall Plan. But they've got Indo-Pakistani war. Very annoying. So they've got Marshall Plan, containment, CIA, Formosa, and Indo-Pakistani war. We got back Purge, Special Relationship, Diggle. And Asia scoring. Yeah, no. Purge, nuclear test ban. So we've got plentiful ops with the China card. What do we like? Captured Nazi gets us 1 VP, 2 VP, but we've got time to space. Truman Doctrine gets Romania. The question is whether we can jam France while they're under purge. We can at least China card North Korea and jam it with nuclear test ban maybe to level up Asia. So I think purge is good. We're going to get our money's worth. They're straight in with IPW. And they get there. Yep. Very wise. And your other cards are... Oh, D-Style. They got duck and cover in the reshuffle. Gross. So that's coming, right? Nah, almost. Mm-hmm. Right. If you want to give us Marshall Plan, which is your only way... that doesn't even do it because of Purge. So we're going to level up Asia here. But at significant expense. So gross. I think just event D-Style at this point. Well, this game is making it to mid-war at least. For both sides' benefit. But D-Style getting back in hand is a bit of a shame so soon. Still, after the turn 1 hand, I'll just see how many turns I can shake out for. Being able to turn Asia is very nice. Albeit at the expense of the China card. What I'd do if I was them? Event D-Style, use Olympic Games and Formosa for ops. Space duck and cover. Try and hold Marshall Plan, I guess. Yeah, here comes D-Style. Mm-hmm. So, never gonna... Yeah. I guess Middle East scoring still to come out. I'm just trying to think if we want to keep higher op cards and just use special relationship here. Yeah. Want to keep cards for a little longer. Look at tempo options. Kind of want them to use Marshall Plan here. Okay, brilliant. An event first. So they're giving up on Europe for the mid-war regions. Okay. Drop Asia scoring for a USVP. Implausible. We could double tap France. We could double tap France and then headline Truman Doctrine. Containment Olympic Games left, so... Yeah, we'll use Warsaw Pact if they punt us out of Romania. Maybe we won't. Let's Space de Gaulle again. That might spook him into overprotecting. It's at -1, right? Yeah, maybe it's time to use Nuclear Test Ban for realigns, thinking... Because they're likely to use Containment, AR6, then we can use Warsaw Pact to double tap with the additional op. And then we get an ops race in Europe and get to try and clear them out of South Africa. Yeah, okay, right. Realignment rolls. Let's try and clear them out of one side. Nope. Excellent. Come on, Brazil. Rolls 3 and 4. Always rolls 3 and 4. So yeah, the high margin gamble is Warsaw Pact 2 into France, double tap. The conservative, which is not really where we need to be, I suppose, with the score the way it is. I mean, we're going in less than -5 improbably, but they're much better developed in the mid-war regions, as lucky as we just got. I guess it all depends if they contain us. The advantage to not playing Warsaw Pact is that John Paul's now unplayable. And, you know, we stand a reasonable chance if we get John Paul with Tear Down This Wall of getting Europe control in late war. So maybe Warsaw Pact is the card not to play. We look like geniuses if we double tap France and Socialist Governments doesn't hit in the headline next turn. And there are so many more other headlines in turn 4 we'd want to play. See if they protect France. Suppose that makes all the difference. No. Let's be greedy. No, I tell you what, let's do that instead, because when NATO triggers, we've got special relationship. France is a bit of a mess, but Europe's fairly safe. Italy's safe against Brussels, and we can John Paul and tear down this wall to cause some real havoc. Make use of containment. This is probably unnecessarily risk averse, but it's what it is. Yeah, blah. Don't know if that's right or not. Let's see if we get a better headline than Truman. Not especially, although 5-year plan is fun again. Yeah. Right, mid-war time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the discard. 6 in the discard. What have I? Foremost is triggered. Doi. And then 14 in the removed. Yeah. Okay. Right. Managed to track cards. That's a miracle. Okay. Arms race. Salt. We will bury you. And Muslim Rev. We're in Lebanon, so Muslim Rev is not an especially painful card. In a way. We'd want to play into Saudi before triggering it, so we don't lose access to that branch. Yusuri. Comic-Con. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5-year plan. Yeah, I'm feeling 5-year plan. Truman gets us a VP, and we might want to hold it for more damage later. Yusuri only steals the China card. And Asia's scored. Answer's Comic-Con. Salt. The only thing to salt's Purge. Yep, let's shorten their hand again. It's fun. Let's have fun. Now what we want is them to missile envy us, then we pull grain sales and give them We Will Bury You. Come on. Desperate. Absolutely desperate for them to have a Defcon suicide gambit. Come on. Well, okay. Oh. That's interesting, because that makes Africa very spicy. So, yeah. Oh, no! Blech. Just when I was about to cause maximum havoc. You swine! Well now, I suppose we'll start by cooing Egypt as an unscored region. Well, that's a start. Counter coup that! And then missile envy me. Well, now we are spacing Muslim Revolution. Eventing arms race is potentially in order here. And cooing Argentina in due course, I suppose. But yeah, it's still not looking great, but I mean, geez, it could have been so much worse, right? South America could have gone for 10, Africa could have gone for 11. Middle East could have been dominated, Asia could have been dominated. I'm frankly surprised I'm only at -9, all things considered. Of course. By all means. Okay, a little bit of overprotect goes a long way. We'll event arms race. Clawbacks and Veeps. So I'm guessing John Paul, maybe? Event and repair? Hmm. Loves eventing that defectors. Loves it, loves it. Okay. Let's coup Argentina. Ah, boo. That didn't go great for us. So, I guess now we coup with We Will Bury You. And we want a 4, 5, or 6, please. 3 is in a way okay. Ah, that was the least of what I wanted. Blech. Yes, very sensible. But we're going to still go for it. Be bold. 5 or 6. Boom. Ah, well. There goes another scoring card against us. That was probably excessively greedy, but there we go. Dear, 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 dear. Dear, 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 dear. Do, 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 do. Well, I'm still in a whole heap of trouble. Do you got it? Okay, that's fine for me. I was going to space it, but you can just blockade it out my hand instead. So I guess we give them Truman Warsaw Pact and coup again, don't we? Give up on our hopes of dominating Europe and just make do with neutralizing it. Let's see if they're greedy. If they go 2 Czechoslovakia, 2 Romania, 1 other, we've got an ops war, but Poland stays fragile. If they just go East Germany, Poland... Yeah, conservative. Yeah, we'll chuck Trim Doctrine. And no doubt, be dealt Langumman. It's really the only card we don't want to see. Did I say the only card we don't want to see? I'm pretty sure I said the only card we didn't want to see. So that one's on me. So there were 49 cards in the deck, and we didn't want to see 2 of them, strictly speaking. And we got Lane Gunman as well, just for good measure. Happy bloody days. That's fine. I'd rather get this all out of the way in a single game, of course. Quagmire is our Space Guard. Decol as well, Jesus. Decol is our Space Guard. Europe, Montgomery, Decol, Quagmire, Missile MV, Arab-Israeli War. Okie dokie. I mean, let's have fun. Missile MV is the fun card, so let's have fun. Oui. Realigns on North Korea. And then Thailand at +1. That looks the most fun. Yeah, I definitely realign North Korea at +1, Thailand at +1. Because now DEFCON's up and you know it's, yeah. But we are definitely toast this game. Oh boy. I mean, if they've got Middle East scoring, they may choose to coup Egypt and be excessively greedy. But, I mean, you know, that's the place to push on VPs now. OPEC, Middle East scoring. Try and get over the top. They can just canter. Because they'll control South America, control Africa, and be ahead in all the other regions. So I see very few ways of winning at this point, apart from another DEFCON suicide squeeze in late war with exactly the right pieces. If and only if. Of course, if they do realign and then QAR1, we can drop lone gunmen, so at least we can't end up in a DEFCON suicide situation ourselves. But we're going to lose via several other methods, including VPs, war games, and final scoring. So going for the +1s, very wise. Always the last one. Always the last one. Always. Nice high op card, please. Nice and high. Give me flower power or something. Touche, good sir. Touche. Ah, of course. Southeast Asia scoring. We gotta do it. It's a 1. Of course it's a 1. Well, I don't see this game going past turn 7, but we shall see. Well, lone gunman's out now. Oh, power. Nah, can't be helped. I am switching into likely resignation mode. Was that 6? It was only 5. Oh, well, there you go. Can't even complain. Yeah, game should end by turn 7 now. But we fought all right. Got a purge in. That opening hand was garbage. It was always going to spiral out of control. So space decoll means eventing Quagmire and ditching the other 2 through up cards, yeah? Why not? Which I guess means eventing Quagmire to pitch decoll to it is more efficient. So what do we do with our 3 ops before popping ourselves in? Uh-huh. It's Jam Thailand. Yes, NORAD didn't last long. But NORAD's not going to save us this game. Nothing's going to save us this game. Yeah, pretty much out of options now in terms of win conditions. The only one would be lasting to late war and defconning, and so much can happen between now and then. Where they play? Thailand? Yeah, fine. Decall, and we're stuck. No problem, guys. No problem. I have so many 2-op cards I can invest in this wee trap. Self-trapping is garbage, of course, and I deserve everything I get for doing it. But it's also utterly trivial in the context of the game. But, to Goot's credit, they have been flawless. I haven't seen a single operation point misplaced. So yeah, absolute 100% kudos to the opponent. And a realistic start to Life in Division 2, where I expect to be dragged across the carpet. I reckon this game's got maybe 10 minutes left in it. Let's see. No need to cogitate. Yep. Take Syria, move into Malaysia. Middle East and Southeast Asia scoring, put you over the top. And OPEC. So many cards. Light is fading. Yeah, why not? That's probably a good sign for me. I'm out! Tasty, tasty freedom. Well, we will use puppet governments to frig with Angola, Zaire, Nigeria, and Thailand AR7, AR6, I guess. We take Syria if they don't to try and slow down domination in the Middle East. That's nice, yeah? Ooh, very nice of you. But we'll take Syria. Are we going to take Syria? Yeah, it just makes... yeah, stuff it. So they play Panama Canal returned. And we willed. They still got Olympic Games, or have I been tracking poorly? No, they've played it. I'm an idiot. Colonial Rearguards, AR7, and we will go Zaire, Angola, Nigeria, Indonesia. Well, at least they can't dominate the Middle East. Where did the other one go? Egypt and Little Venice. Yep, fine. Oh, because of Camp David, yeah. Right, so... Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. We didn't get OPEC. We did not get... Oh, we could use Voice of America at least. Astonishingly, this actually bears thinking about, which is more than I would have thought at this point in the game. So, Thailand Brush War is a 5 or a 6. There is always Bear Trap. But if we Bear Trap them, they may have grain sales. They may Hunter anyway. So let's Brush War. Yeah, if they headline Southeast Asia scoring, we'll headline Brush War. I don't know if that's the best. But it'll do. Korean War's our space card. Lone Gunman our hold card. And we can always Bear Trap them AR7. Boy. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've got a 50-50 on Brazil, which doesn't mean a lot. I feel like Thailand's where the highest margin is, dominated in Asia plus. Libya has the added wrinkle of OPEC, but it's also a fairly easy counter coup. It's only 50%. Let's go big, and we'll go home. Wouldn't have mattered anyway on a 1. If they coup, I guess we take Malaysia and Philippines to bolster Southeast Asia's scoring. Ooh, a single VP. Thank you, Squire. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, we've still got Voice of America. And we need to do something about the scoring cards that are still out. Well, I am frankly amazed the game has lasted this long, but so it goes. Socialist government still in the deck, can still cause some trouble. Grain sales, John Paul. Junta, Libthy. Cultural Revolution, of course, still to get the China card back. Lots of tools that the Reds can still use. Well, that's not shabby. Venezuela, Nigeria. Yeah. We'll take the Middle East and continue to run up country count, but we're going to run out of ops shortly. Maybe what we want to do is put 2 in Saudi and 1 in Iraq. That'll do it. So 4 VP for OPEC currently, and 2 VP for Southeast Asia means they're currently in win territory technically. We'll try spacing, and we get to headline peak. Unlikely to help us significantly, but still nice to be able to do it. Spaceman John Paul does not get his pilot hat on today. Caused some trouble with OS. Probably should have used it for access. Don't care. Yeah, it's because that's just 2 ops for them to recover. Yeah, blech. We'll give you Allende. I don't know. Take Saudi. Why not? It don't matter. Didn't want to event it. Boring. Yes. Let's tap Nigeria in case we can voice America up. So OPEC and Southeast Asia scoring are in the deck and end the game, effectively, along with all of the scoring cards that are coming back in the reshuffle, none of which are positive for the USA, some of which are excessively negative. So if this game doesn't end in turn 7, I will have to find a hat to eat. But so help me, I'll eat one. Put me out of my misery. Okay. Plan A then. So strip Nigeria, take one out of Venezuela, and take one out of Uruguay. Africa scoring. Ya beauty! Angola, I guess. But let's see what they headline first. You never know, they could put themselves into a real spot of bother. So, they got OPEC and Southeast Asia scoring. Kitchen debates, no. They know we've got grain sales, so they're not going to end up DEFCON suiciding themselves. Lads. Hey, maybe they'll play Hunter, which doesn't drop DEFCON. Yeah. Either way, we'll play grain sales. Take Arab-Israeli war. And coup Angola. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I make them for 9 cards because I've not been tracking properly. And at this point, it don't matter. Yeah. So, they are going to Hunter, they're going to drop OPEC for 4, and Southeast Asia is growing for 2, and the game is over. Because I cannot... Oh, greed! Best kind of greed. I don't have time to set Africa up for domination anyway. So if they go OPEC, I don't have a 3-op card to try spacing. So the game is definitely over. Nope. Looks like I track the cards all right. Governments. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That was one of the cards I make them for. They're just being greedy here. Yeah, so we drop out for scoring for 0. Count our blessings. So I make them for Southeast Asia scoring an OPEC. So they're just farting around here. Along with How I Learned UN, Liberation, Brezhnev, and U2, which I don't think I've seen elsewhere. So they should just get on with it. Thank you. And now I'm forced to I don't know, tap Iran, and then tap Egypt, and then tap Libya. So they should just put U2-3 into Libya, Egypt, and Iran. Oh, I could still tap it, but I'm constantly getting ops disadvantage. But I'll keep doing it. Although, of course, they can drop OPEC for... Oh, that's U2. They could have dropped OPEC and then... Yeah, okay. They should use Brezhnev, because then they could have gone OPEC for 3 plus UN intervention to finish me off. So they've left me swinging in the wind here after playing flawlessly. The path to 20 is a slam dunk. And now it's 5. Yep. Let's have world peace. For your victory. Okay, there goes game 1. I will be playing over, well, probably not in the next week, but then it starts up in earnest, right? Because we've got Itzel and Rutzel, so 9 more Rutzel games and 20 Itzel games to get through in the next several months. So say 20 games this side of the winter holiday, and then 20 the other side when we get to Rutzel 2023A and I get back in the league I belong. Let me know if I could have done any differently, but I really think turn 1 kind of put the nail in it. Getting D-Style back was the nail in the coffin, really. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm sure I'll see you again soon.